Well, hello. It's Gmodism, Eric of Gmodism, and we're back with another Gimle battle. This is an absolutely super beautiful little design. I hope this thing is, 300 meters good. It's not. Sometimes it's hard to know how high things up are in the air. This beautiful spaceship plane thing is built by Karakok 90. And this is the SENTINEL. Here you can see the stats. It's 2.118 mats, 20,000 blocks, so not a lot of blocks actually. We have a... let's see here, we have a pretty APS heavy system, 20% armor, top speed of 99 meters per second. That is pretty quick indeed. Alright, very interesting little design. This will be very interesting to test out in battle. And we just have to say, this is quite the looker. I think it looks super cool. So many nice details. We got shields, we got decals. Oh, and the decals, they are not an image. They are puzzled together by blocks. Mimics, of course. We seem to have some proper ducting. Inside of the vessel, we spawn in this beautiful little aircraft space fighter bridge. It really gives you the feeling of being like a heavy fighter from like a spaceship game or something. Like, this is a heavy fighter, it's only 100 meters long. It's space, so you don't need to care about aerodynamics. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I like this cockpit design here. It's pretty cool. Oh my god. These buttons say they're doing different things. We'll have to check that out. Oh man, look at that. Incendiary. Shields offline. Are you kidding me? Now switch to incendiary ammo. And now switch to AP frag. Shields are online. Wow, this is so cool. Like, I just use ACBs normally. It feels like I should probably use... Can control several ACBs or output button pressed to a breadboard getter. Like, I felt like I never used these. That's cool. ACB keyword. Pressing this button will execute the ACBs whose name contains the given text. I've seen these, I just never thought of ever using them. That's yeah, you know, that's nice. Sometimes you miss things. And here we have some of those ACBs too. Look at that. Automated control. Alright, anyways. Canopy open. Ah, look at that. That's so cool. And we'll just have to canopy closed. That is quite beautiful. That's pretty cool. Karakok has made a very cool thing here, I think. Alright. And we got some other buttons too. We have the gear up. We didn't have any gears down, right? And that's of course the landing gears. Alright, gear down. Oh, look at that. So now we have some rubber feet so that we can land on places. I feel this thing kind of works for different applications like campaign. Basically, or like survival, is it more? Yeah, probably survival, you know, endless. Because here we have pitch and roll stabilization and altitude of 300. But that's like values you don't even need to do yourself. Anyways, gear up, gear down, take off and descend. What is that? And those buttons at the lowest here. Engine stop, engine start. Oh. Well. I guess, yeah, okay. Now we are in heavy armor brick. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that happening. But I have a feeling it will not get out of here of itself. So I'll have to just lift it. Oh, and one thing. Please tell me what you think of the audio in this little video. Because a while ago I bought a new microphone. And this microphone is actually... I bought it originally to use with my phone, but yeah. Take off. Okay. Maybe we broke something. But anyways, I brought this audio to work with my phone originally, but now it is indeed on my computer as well, because it has better sound than the one I'm using used before. And now it's just dropping, right? Engine start. Take off. Right. And now then we just press gear up. And the gear is just going up. That's so cool. And we can take a little stroll here. As you clearly can see, that's a normal thing to do. And here we have some medium gantries with interceptors. Isn't that pretty nice? I know it takes a couple of spin blocks and yeah, but it's pretty useful. I like that. All right, so we have APS. Obviously, it's incendiary and frag. It seems to be. What is that? That's pretty cool. But we'll have to check that out. It looks like some kind of escape pod. So I didn't expect this to have this much interiors. Oh. Oh, is it some kind of a little transport something? I think it may be a little elevator. Oh, when we have landed with the gears down, we have an elevator, because of course we have. Why would you not need to have an elevator? That's pretty cool, right? This is just so unusual to see on this type of combat build, to have this many features like this. I'm already starting to hope that it will survive this battle, because it would be cool to see it among the winners here. If it loses, it's okay. It's going to be in the losers bracket, and it's going to be put through live streamed single elimination, which may be nerve-wracking, because in a single elimination, if you are a bit unfamiliar with tournament rules, a single elimination is basically you die, you're out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It is not EMP insulated. It only has surge protectors. Alright, if it gets hit in the wrong spot, it's gonna go down. So, I'm not sure how we should be able to investigate this ship the furthest. It's a pretty compact build. We can tell that from the block count. We have a lot of custom jet engines and a very nice ducting there. Oh, that's a lot of railgun systems going on there. Okay. And a left-right cutter. Oh, we have no, here we have it. I don't even know what I'm pressing in terms of buttons at this point. Oh, are we having... Does it think it's gonna be hit from the side here? Because we are having some proper spall catchers there on the side. Interesting. Seems to be pretty solid. And when we are looking at back front cutter, which might be more interesting, we can look at here. Some pretty neatly ducted things going on. Here you can see we have a lot. It's very front-sidey. This is very cool. This is very cool. Well, I think we indeed, it's very compact. We did check the interiors. It had much more interiors than I would suspect. It's of course very heavy armor bricky. It has an APS system and it has a pretty short frag shell. It's pure railgun, so it's not even rail assist, it's pure rail. And this one as well, but it's incendiary. Weird stuff. This is gonna be real cool and see how this does damage. I like the design though. I think that the builder has made some really beautiful choices here. Karakok 90 should be very proud of their build here. Everything is very ducted and nice. Very spacey. Very cool. Anyways, I guess it's time to go to battle. And if you're wondering, the mic system I have, it's visible inside like 1 or 2 shorts or something like that. But what I got is the Rhodes Wireless Pro system. So it's actually a wireless mic, but I can connect it to the computer as well. And while I know the mic is better, it is of course, you know, I had my old OBS settings, so I try to change them around so they fit better. But obviously, it's not going to be a pure super fit the first time. So please tell me what you think about the sound quality in this video compared to other ones. We should get this battle going though. Oh damn, that is a swarm of shells. Look at that. The tracers. That's crazy. The arqueballista has lost a barrel. Bad times. This is a very interesting battle here. I felt that I didn't catch that. Oh damn. We are getting bombarded completely. This is absolutely insane. And here we have, was that the arqueballista firing? I want to see if it penetrates or not. It misses, so it doesn't even matter. Well, whatever. Just analyzing some shots getting through here. I suspect it has some technology to go up and down a little bit here. Karakok made these SENTINEL probably be a little bit evasive. Would make a lot of sense. And here we had another arqueballista shot, I believe, completely missing. And we're absolutely spamming shells here. We're gonna see what's happening. It's targeting 2 different places. And it's blowing up as it hits. A lot of them are getting deflected. The Gimle should be really happy having a system like that. The shields. I'm just curious. Is it going to only use frag? Or is it gonna switch to incendiary? Or is that like only a manual switch? I don't have no idea about that. Anyways, I suppose it would be reasonable that we went back to real time. We're gonna check with these cram shells. It gets up and down like that. Oh, EMP surges. Ooh, Is it gonna hit anything important? Oh, this is a little bit scary. Because I feel like the SENTINEL can be one-shotted in case just one cramshell hits in the wrong place. The SENTINEL is, from what I saw, improperly EMP insulated. Yes, it had surge protectors, but no, it did not have a proper protection because it also needs to be insulated by rubber. And it can be challenging to do on a compact design, but for a large design like this, it is 95% of the time a smart thing to do. But we shall see if it can win this battle. Right now, spamming frag the way it does seems to be a pretty darn good tactic. Look at the poor Gimle. Some shots are even going straight through the structure here, where it's basically shooting at nothing. Having proximity detonated frags could most likely have been an even better idea, but honestly, the Gimle is at 83%. We're 2 minutes into the battle. The game speed is only 30% behind-ish at the maxed out settings, so that is indeed pretty decent. I felt like, oh no, a fragment, we have started some fires here. And oh, look at that. The AI has received some damage indeed. It's really targeting the right spot now. This can be a pretty quick battle, I feel like. And it looks like the arqueballistas are just a little tiny bit too slow to actually hit it. Indeed. The Violetta marksman seems to be the only thing that has any chance of dealing any kind of damage. And I suppose that Gimle's laser systems are just completely disabled and has been kept at bay for a long time due to all of these, these just incoming shells. Trying to shoot them in the air, and they can probably take some of them, but it doesn't really matter. Well, seems to be a very successful design indeed. 73% is the Gimle at. Here we had a tiny bit of lag. I wonder what happened. I'm just waiting because I want to see in case the arqueballistas actually reach the target. Can they deal serious damage? Oh damn, look at this. Oh, that was so close. It's really good at dodging. It really is. Well, we shall indeed see in the next battle. SENTINEL still being at 98% is very promising indeed. Just being able to stay evasive like this is a really nice thing. Yeah, the Violetta marksman is the only thing that is even trying to deal damage at this point. And I feel like the interceptors on the SENTINEL, I'm not sure they're doing much. It doesn't look like it can take out the Gimle's cram, so it's only for being evasive. And I think it's pretty beautiful. It is using railgun only. I feel it's so rare that we see pure railgun designs, so I'm pretty happy to see them. And it's fun. You can see we don't have a muzzle flash here because it's pure railgun. That's pretty cool. I think that wasn't the case before, so I think they fixed this. Or maybe it's because I only do rail assist, but I think the railgun before had a muzzle flash with smoke, and it kind of felt a little bit weird. Look at that. The EMP surge is going places. Like, does it just spam so many surge protector? It's gonna be okay anyways. Because this thing doesn't really feel very... This is not insulated. Well, Gimle at 61%, it's very... It's just moments away from despawning. Look at that. That damage, that extreme damage is very rare to see on the Gimle. Poor thing indeed. 58%, it just looks super sad. Oh, bam! A few percentages went away there. I think we had a serious hit. But the Gimle is despawning now. So it doesn't matter. Well, we're gonna see if Karakok Knight is gonna be as lucky in the next battle. Which will be either deciding if we're gonna have a third battle or the SENTINEL will win. But to not spoil things by you being able to watch the playtime of this video, we're gonna have 3 battles anyways, so fear not. And sometimes we have the third battle just because some people want to see, you know, what happens. And I just want to take this little moment to say big thanks to all the commissioned officers in the army of Gmodism. And of course, at the time of recording this video at least, you're Commodore Owen, our highest supporter. Then we have Lieutenant Anto, Lieutenant Cravey, Lieutenant Powered by Greed, Vincent Veritas, Rick Proel, Scuba Rocks, and Zigzag Holt. And if we had any new people joining, well, next time, because I'm recording this now, which all the members on the Ecclesiarchy will know. Because if you're in the Ecclesiarchy of Gmodism, that is, you join this YouTube channel, then you can get early access to this video when it was released, instead of when it was like when it was uploaded instead of when it was released. Yes. Any case, I feel that we should probably boost our performance a little bit here and get this battle going. But in any case, to all of those who are supporting the channel, be it on Patreon or be it on YouTube memberships, your support helps me a lot. So thanks for that. And of course, thanks to all the cadets. And if you're wondering who the YouTube members are, you can see them with my nice little RTS inspired badges, which are showing progress number. When you join, you enter at clay resource level, and after a few, after some week, you're in the wood tier, and then stone, I think, and like iron and bronze, silver, gold, and diamond. And then say if you have a diamond, you've been number 1 and diamond, then you've been a member for a long time. Anyways, I really like my little RTS inspired thing, so check them out on the people that have actually joined. Oh, bam! Look at that! That is, what a hit! That was 100% the Arquebalista getting a hit at the SENTINEL. Look at that! It almost looks like it's tilting a tiny bit. If that affected the evasive performance on the SENTINEL, she might be in trouble. We shall see though. It might be no problem. The Gimle is at 88%, so it's not exactly doing great. Well, if the Gimle had detonation, like close laser timed crams, it would still do some damage with those crams. And that's going to be for the upgraded version of the Gimle. The Mark II is going to have that. So it's going to be very interesting to see if the Gimle is able to upgrade its performance quite some bit here. Well, we're at 98%. What is happening? The game speed is a little bit slow here. The Gimle seems to have some issues. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Oh my lord, look at this. Look at this. We have fires here. The AI core is somewhat bruised. No serious damage it seems, but it's also not looking very happy. Man, it just outputs an extreme swarm of shots there. Well, well, well. Is it just me, or is the SENTINEL like a tiny bit slower than it was before? Or is it just being... Oh, bam! What happened with the game speed? Something on the Gimle was a little bit hurt there. That is pretty obvious. Look at this poor little thing. It's starting to get a little bit thin around the edges, or what do you say? I think our Civs cannon might be doing some heavy lifting. The party seems to be somewhat unaffected. Oh, bam! That's no. We lost a big part. Oh, the superstructure is hanging on a thin line. Man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, the party is over. The SENTINEL is sorry not sorry. It indeed looks like the Gimle is going to lose the second round as well. Very well fought there. Very well fought. So the SENTINEL by Karakok will indeed be joining the winner's bracket. So congratulations to Karakok. Big thanks for submitting this little vessel. We're of course going to have a little extra battle as promised after this one is officially closed off. I mean, technically things could change, but it's very, very, very unlikely that the Gimle with its 1.7 percentages would be able to land a cram shot that would insta-kill the SENTINEL. It doesn't make any sense. And while saying all of those things, that chance has passed just now. So yeah, the Gimle has lost. Hate when it happens. It happens a lot. But as was it who was it? Was it Grip was taken or Cravey? Or Lieutenant maybe? That said, I don't know. Someone, maybe someone else in YouTube comments talked something about, damn, sometimes you forget how strong the Gimle is because it actually wins at least like half of the battles it's participating in. Yeah. But anyways, we're gonna have the third round. We're gonna try and set the SENTINEL to spawn at 70 meters in the air instead. Instead of because we set it at like, I don't know, 200-ish or something, 300 maybe. Because that's what I usually set the low-flying airship things at. So I did it in this case too, but it's going to be a little bit interesting to see if anything changes. Will it win faster or slower, or will it not win at all? Was it lucky the 2 earlier rounds? Who knows? So here we are and checking that. It's indeed rising. Oh, Were we just hit by an arcballista? And this EMP feels a tiny bit scary. Look at that. Quite interesting. I think it's... Oh yeah. How's the Gimle doing here? And there the arcballistas fired. We'll need to check what's happening with them. Nice, nice, nice. Now we have the chance. Man, can the particle cannon... Like, we paused time. We removed time. Please be calm. They will not listen. Alright, alright, alright. That one grazed the surface. And what happened with the other one? I see only one arcballista shell passing through. It has to be... It had to be... Oh no! Was this was this one, right? That grazed the surface. These are no important blocks. The other one obviously bounced, yeah? That's the only thing that makes sense. Alright. It's cool to see. It's cool to see. Like, technically, it's a very low chance. But technically, the arcballista could snipe out the AI of the SENTINEL. And while that kind of never happens, I just really like the idea of having a weapon that has a crit potential, because that makes like it's not the safe and easy method to make sure you're as strong as you can be, but it's a really fun method, because then your enemies can never know if what you have to take to the table, because you could potentially shoot a critting blow. Damn, look at that. Where did that come from? That's definitely an arcballista going on there. It's... Oh no! That's a missile piece. Right? Yeah, the AI pieces look different now. I think they may have been a little bit easier to mix together before, but whatever. Look, wait, what? Look at that, man. Is it just me, or has the SENTINEL not been shooting for a while on this side? Is this gun... Oh no, this gun is damaged. Now things are pretty interesting. Like, the SENTINEL still won, let's be clear. It's just that it's really interesting. Wow. Will the Gimle win this third battle? Does it have the potential to win? The Gimle, that is. Because so far, it landed basically no shots. But now, with half the damage dealing potential, will it be able to deal damage quick enough to not be a little bit sad by the Gimle's weapons? Oh man. We really would need to use some laser powers here. Like, I can't believe that the arcballistas are completely unable to provide a landing hit. Because it's so darn far away, you would imagine that something would hit, right? You can see, it like, it just dodges them anyways. And there another one came, and missed. Proximity frag, I think, would be a really good weapon to throw back onto the SENTINEL, but alas, that is not something we are using. Now we kind of went very far away. There we are. We have entered the scene. Look at that. 79 versus 97 percentages. It's looking pretty good for the SENTINEL, to be honest. The Gimle is absolutely not taking this home. Even though... No, it's not taking anything home here. Another miss by the arquebalista. I really feel that our laser is beaming with its shining lack of presence. I feel that the Gimle would have much better chance of winning over the SENTINEL if only it didn't have lamps at all, ironically. So when I decided to have lamps on the Gimle, I did pitch a lamp-free version of the Gimle versus a lamp version of the Gimle, and the lamp version of the Gimle did win against the lamp-free version. So from that conclusion, I said, all right, some tournament participants that are skilled builders say that I don't need lamps, but my tests show me that I do need lamps. And for that case, I needed lamps, but it depends on the enemy. For this type of enemy, having lamps is probably just a waste of material because you really need to deal that damage. You can't rely on other types of damage. So it depends. And having a dedicated lamp system is rarely worth it. And when I'm talking about lamps, I'm talking about the damage laser and the lamps laser being on the same system. Being set up to the same system. All right. Man, I'm pretty tempted to make the Gimle have like an arson laser instead of a normal laser. Maybe I should do an instant tutorial about that, I don't know. Always remember, you can suggest me to make some specific tutorials if you feel you really need them and they're not on my to-do list and I just failed to make them or whatever. Post me in the comments. Always post the suggestions and stuff in the comments. I think I may answer most comments, at least those I get notifications about, you know. But I will tell you, I read all comments. So if you tell me something, maybe I don't have time to respond at that moment on that particular comment, because of course I'm not a full-time content creator, so I have to do a lot of other stuff as well. So I may not have time to respond on every comment, but I read all comments. So if you say something to me in a comment, I'll read it. In case it hasn't been flagged for spam or, you know, the notification system didn't work or whatever. That happens of course too, but generally, rest assured. Was that an arquebalista shell? Oh, that's a big piece of engine. The SENTINEL is going low. Ladies and gentlemen, at 65 sad percentages, will the Gimle be able to win against the glorious SENTINEL by Karakok by eventually sniping out enough engines by effectively disabling one of the main weapons early on? Oh damn. Look at that. Look at that. This is amazing. Okay. I think Karakok is so happy that this wasn't the first battle. Oh, because if this was the first battle, oh no, it's gaining penalty points. It's sinking. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gimle was able to win the third battle. Maybe the Gimle was lucky just this third battle, but of course, we don't know. Maybe the SENTINEL was very lucky the first two battles. Ah, poor thing. That was so cool to see though. Damn. Enough engines got sniped out, and it's DQ'd. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gimle still packs a punch. The army of Gmodism's glory days are not over. They have just started, and the Mark II is already on the planning board. I already have a document on how to improve this thing. And damn, the Gimle could have won this battle with a little more luck, or, you know, a lot more luck, who knows. Whatever, SENTINEL is the winner. Very nice submission. And there we are. That's pretty amazing. Big thanks to Karakok for submitting this beautiful design, and huge thanks to all the commissioned officers and all of the members in the ecclesiarchy. You're really helping out a lot, and you know, if in the future having perhaps a lot more views and perhaps a lot more members, I hope to take this thing full time, or almost at least. In any case, this is the new system. It's not looking very glorious, and here you can see the shining bright light of my softbox thing. I'm looking a little bit shiny. It's weird. In any case, thanks a lot for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy this little video, and also you'll have to check out the Patreons. You'll have to check out the ecclesiarchy and the YouTube. God damn it. Discord. Remember that even like the Patreon is of course the commissioned officers in the Army of Gmodism, but anyone can enlist in the Army of Gmodism. Just search on how to do it, or just self-assign Matroos 3rd class in the Discord if you don't know how. I have a little video about that. Other than that, I also have some other channels here. The Relaxism and the Gmodist channel. On the Gmodist channel you get some bonus from the depth content too. And on the Relaxism there is actually a video with some relaxing from the depth building if you want to sleep to that. Yeah, and for my other channels too, please suggest comment stuff on them or here. I of course read all of my channels. We're live on Twitch if you didn't know that. And this is your host, Eric of Gmodism, rambling on for far too long, and I'm signing out.